Most seniors spend their time worrying about cholesterol, blood pressure, or weight. And sure, those things matter. But what if I told you that your legs, yes, your leg strength, could hold the real key to a longer, more independent life? Sounds surprising, right? But it's true. Recent research shows that strong legs are one of the most powerful predictors of independence, cognitive health, fall prevention, and even how long you live. And yet, no one talks about it. There's a silent epidemic happening as we age, called sarcopenia, the slow, steady loss of muscle. You may not feel it at first. But over time, it steals your balance, weakens your mobility, and quietly shortens your quality of life. The good news? You're not helpless. In this video, we'll break down the top 3 vitamins scientifically shown to fight sarcopenia and help seniors over 60 rebuild stronger legs, faster than you think. Why leg strength declines after 60? You might think your legs are getting weaker just because you're not as active as you used to be. But that's only part of the story. The truth is, after 60, your body changes in ways you can't always see. Nutrient absorption slows down, so even if you're eating well, your muscles may not be getting what they need. Hormones that once helped you stay strong begin to decline. Your mitochondria, the tiny power plants in your cells, lose efficiency. And the communication between your brain and muscles weakens. Together, these hidden shifts quietly drain your strength. Vitamin number 1, B12, the nerve engineer. You might think your legs feel weaker because you're simply aging, but the real reason could be hiding in your nervous system. One of the most overlooked causes of leg weakness, balance issues, and foot tingling in seniors is a deficiency in vitamin B12. While B12 is often marketed as an energy vitamin, its most critical role after age 60 is nerve protection. It helps maintain the myelin sheath, the protective coating around your nerves that ensures fast, clean communication between your brain and muscles. Without that insulation, your nerve signals slow down or misfire altogether. When this happens, you may feel clumsiness, numbness, or hesitation when standing up or walking. You might feel like your legs aren't quite under your control, even though your muscles are technically still strong. That's because without proper nerve signaling, even healthy muscles won't respond correctly. In fact, a 2004 study published in the journal Neurology showed that B12 deficiency directly impairs sensory nerve function, especially in the legs and feet. And the problem is more common than you might think. The Framingham study revealed that nearly 1 in 5 adults over 60 has low or borderline B12 levels, often without obvious symptoms. B12 also plays a key role in nerve conduction speed and muscle activation. It's the wiring technician of your body, making sure every step you take is properly powered and connected. So, what should you do? Most seniors benefit from 500 to 1,000 micrograms per day of methylcobalamin, the bioactive form of B12. Because stomach acid and intrinsic factor, both necessary for absorption, decline with age, sublingual tablets, dissolved under the tongue, or B12 injections are often more effective than standard pills. Take it in the morning, especially if you want the added benefit of better cognitive alertness throughout the day. Ask your doctor to check your serum B12 and methylmalonic acid, MMA, levels. MMA is more sensitive and can detect early-stage deficiencies even when basic blood tests appear normal. When your nerves are firing clean and strong, your muscles can do their job with confidence. Vitamin B12 isn't just for energy, it's your leg stability insurance. Vitamin number 2, D3, the muscle activator. You've probably heard that vitamin D is important for your bones, but that's only part of the story. After the age of 60, vitamin D3 becomes absolutely essential for keeping your legs strong, stable, and steady. And here's why. Every time you move, whether it's getting up from a chair, walking down a hallway, or catching your balance, your muscles and nervous system are working together. It's a constant, silent conversation between your brain, nerves, and muscle fibers. This process is called neuromuscular signaling, and vitamin D3 plays a key role in making it all happen smoothly. D3 activates specific receptors in your type 2 muscle fibers. These are your fast-twitch fibers responsible for power, reaction time, and balance. They're the ones that help you avoid a fall or step up onto a curb. When your D3 levels are low, these muscle fibers don't fire properly. That means weaker muscle contractions, slower reflexes, and increased fall risk. It doesn't stop there. Vitamin D3 also regulates calcium levels inside your muscle cells, which is vital for proper contraction and relaxation. Without it, your muscles may feel tight, sluggish, or just not as responsive as they used to. And here's something many don't realize: D3 even affects your mood and motor control. It supports the production of dopamine and serotonin, neurochemicals that impact both mental clarity and muscle coordination. That's why low vitamin D is often linked to both depression and physical instability. The science is solid. A 2004 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism confirmed that D3 receptors in muscle tissue directly affect muscle strength. And a large BMJ meta-analysis found that vitamin D supplementation significantly reduces fall risk, especially in older adults. So how do you use it properly? Aim for 2,000 to 4,000 IU of vitamin D3 per day, taken in the morning with a healthy fat like avocado, olive oil, or eggs to improve absorption. And here's a crucial tip: always pair D3 with vitamin K2 to make sure the calcium goes into your bones, not your arteries. Lastly, ask your doctor to check your vitamin D blood levels. The optimal range? 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter. For seniors, vitamin D3 is more than a supplement. It's your body's switch for strength, balance, and stability. Vitamin number 3, K2, the calcium traffic cop. You've heard about calcium and vitamin D for strong bones, but what happens when calcium goes where it shouldn't? That's where vitamin K2 comes in, and for seniors, it might be the most overlooked nutrient for strong legs, flexible joints, and healthy circulation. K2 works like a traffic cop for calcium. While vitamin D3 helps your body absorb calcium, K2 directs it to the right places, into your bones where it belongs, not into your joints, arteries, or soft tissues. Without enough K2, that calcium can settle where it shouldn't, leading to joint stiffness, hardened arteries, and even bone loss. That stiffness you feel in your knees or that tightness when you stand up. It might not be just aging, it could be misplaced calcium slowly reducing your mobility. K2 does more than protect your joints. It also supports arterial flexibility, which means better blood flow to your legs. And improved circulation means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, resulting in better strength, quicker recovery, and less fatigue. The combination of D3 and K2 is powerful. While D3 helps absorb calcium, K2 ensures it gets used safely and effectively. This synergy reduces fall risk, pain, and the creeping stiffness that limits independence. The science is strong. A 2013 study published in Osteoporosis International and a 2015 paper in Thrombosis and Hemostasis both confirmed K2's role in bone density and arterial health. And yet, most people, especially those over 60, aren't getting nearly enough. So how do you add K2 into your routine? The ideal form is -7 Malawian kwachas, and the recommended dose for seniors is 100 to 200 micrograms per day. Take it with your vitamin D3 and a fat-containing meal, like eggs, avocado, or olive oil, for the best absorption. While K2 does exist in foods like natto, Gouda, and brie cheese, these aren't staples in most diets, so supplementation is often necessary. Important safety note: if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, Always talk to your doctor before adding K2. It can affect how your blood clots. Vitamin K2 isn't just for bones, it's your body's guide for calcium, helping keep your joints mobile, your arteries clear, and your legs strong and pain-free as you age. How these 3 vitamins power your mitochondria. There's a reason why your legs might feel heavier, weaker, or slower as you get older, even if you're trying to stay active. The problem isn't always in your muscles. It's often much deeper, inside the mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses that fuel every single movement you make. Mitochondria are what your muscle cells rely on to generate energy, specifically ATP, the energy currency of your body. Whether you're climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or just walking across the room, your legs depend on mitochondria to function. Here's the catch: after 60, mitochondrial density and efficiency naturally decline. That means less energy, slower muscle recovery, and more fatigue, even from basic activities. But this decline isn't irreversible. In fact, the 3 vitamins you've already heard about, D3, B12, and K2, don't just help your nerves and bones. They play a major role in supporting and repairing your mitochondria. Vitamin D3 improves mitochondrial function directly. It activates receptors on mitochondria that boost ATP production and reduce cellular stress. That means more clean energy for your muscles to use when you need it. Vitamin B12 supports a process called methylation, which is essential for healthy mitochondrial gene expression. Think of it like tuning up your energy systems at the genetic level. Without enough B12, your mitochondria can't perform or repair properly, leaving your muscles tired and slow to recover. Vitamin K2 plays a subtler but still vital role. It helps reduce oxidative stress inside your mitochondria, which is like clearing out toxic waste that builds up with age. When this waste isn't controlled, it damages cells and weakens energy output. To supercharge your mitochondria even further, you can add a few powerful allies to your routine. CoQ10 fuels mitochondrial energy production. Magnesium supports muscle contractions and enzyme activity. Omega-3s reduce inflammation and support cell membrane health. Also, don't underestimate lifestyle habits. Walking, light resistance training, and balance exercises stimulate the creation of new mitochondria, a process called biogenesis. And something as simple as getting bright sunlight in the morning and sleeping well at night helps regulate your body's natural rhythm, which directly supports mitochondrial repair. You're not stuck with declining energy. When you give your body the right nutrients and daily movement, you're fueling the engines that power your strength, mobility, and independence, one step at a time. Inflammaging, the silent killer of mobility. You wake up feeling stiff, your knees ache after just a short walk, your legs tire faster than they used to. It's easy to chalk it up to aging, but there's something deeper going on here. Scientists now call it inflammaging, a slow, silent buildup of chronic, low-grade inflammation that comes with age. Unlike the obvious swelling you get from an injury, inflammaging is subtle. You don't see it, but over time, it quietly destroys your joints, weakens your muscles, and drains your energy. It interferes with your body's ability to repair muscle, restore flexibility, and move without pain. And it's one of the biggest reasons many people over 60 gradually lose their mobility and independence, even when they try to stay active. The good news is that specific nutrients, especially vitamins D3, B12, and K2, can help turn down this hidden inflammation and restore healthier movement from the inside out. Vitamin D3 helps regulate your immune system. It lowers pro-inflammatory chemicals in your body, like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, which are known to trigger pain, swelling, and stiffness in joints and muscles. Vitamin B12 plays a different role. When you're low on B12, your homocysteine levels rise. This is a toxic compound that inflames your blood vessels and restricts oxygen flow to your muscles. By keeping B12 levels healthy, you support better circulation and reduce inflammation that affects strength and recovery. Vitamin K2 brings it all together by reducing oxidative stress in your blood vessels, muscles, and joints. This protects against long-term wear and tear and helps keep tissues resilient and flexible. To amplify the benefits of these vitamins, build anti-inflammatory habits into your daily life, eat smart, add leafy greens, berries, olive oil, nuts, and omega-3 rich fish. Avoid triggers, cut back on processed sugars and trans fats, major sources of inflammation. Stay hydrated. Water helps flush out the byproducts of inflammation that build up in your tissues. You don't have to accept daily stiffness and weakness as just aging. When you fight inflammation with the right nutrition and small daily habits, you help your joints recover, your muscles grow stronger, and your legs move with freedom again. Daily routine for maximum results. Getting the right vitamins is important, but when and how you take them can make a huge difference in how well they work. Here's a simple daily routine to help you get the most out of D3, B12, and K2. In the morning, take your vitamin D3, 2000 to 4000 IU, and vitamin K2, 100 to 200 micrograms, with breakfast. Be sure to include a source of healthy fat, like eggs, olive oil, or avocado, to boost absorption. These two work best together and help fuel your muscles, bones, and circulation during your most active hours. By midday, take your vitamin B12, 500 to 1000 micrograms. The sublingual form, dissolved under the tongue, absorbs better, especially for older adults. B12 taken in the morning or early afternoon can also enhance focus and nerve performance. In the evening, add in your omega-3 supplement, up to 2000 milligrams, to support overnight inflammation repair and joint recovery. To get the best results, build supportive habits. Walk 20 to 30 minutes daily to boost mitochondrial health and circulation. Stay hydrated throughout the day. Prioritize good sleep, which supports recovery, hormone balance, and muscle repair. This simple rhythm can powerfully improve strength, balance, and daily energy naturally. If there's one thing to remember from this, stronger legs mean a longer, more independent life. And the path to stronger legs starts with 3 powerful vitamins. Vitamin D3 supports muscle strength and nerve signaling. Vitamin B12 protects your nerves and balance. Vitamin K2 directs calcium where it belongs, easing joint pain and improving circulation. Together, they fuel your mitochondria, reduce inflammation, and help your legs recover faster, so you can move with energy, confidence, and purpose. You don't need to overhaul your life. Just one small change can start it all. Add one of these vitamins to your routine. Take a 20-minute walk today. Get your nutrient levels checked. Consistency, not perfection, is what builds strength over time. Start today. Stay with it. Because your legs don't just carry your body, they carry your freedom, your joy, and your future.